de Arménie occidentale.
Notre présent mémoire
Our memory is a contribution to international reflections on the protection of indigenous peoples that was conveyed to the Secretariat on 31st January 2026, examines the situation of Armenian indigenous peoples of Western Armenia and Artsakh with respect to international law applicable to human rights, international humanitarian law, and to the protection of indigenous peoples and prevention of international crimes. The analysis highlights the main allegations of violations of IHL, including enforced displacement of populations, violations of cultural and religious heritage, destruction of assets, destruction and restrictions on exercise of cultural rights, as well as obstacles to return of IDPs. It examines the situations in light of international obligations for prevention, protection, investigation and reparation and guarantees of non-repetition. The study is based on the main international instruments, including the UN Charter, the Convention on the Prevention and Repression of the Crime of Genocide, the Geneva Conventions of 1949 and their additional protocols, the Hague Convention 1954 for protection of cultural assets in case of armed conflict, the International Convention on Elimination of all forms of racial discrimination, as well as the UNDRIP. The document also presents several historical and legal references considered as relevant in an analysis of the Armenian question, including the ruling of the Constantinople Military Tribunal 7th July 1919, the provisions of the Sèvres Treaty 10th August 1920, the arbitral ruling handed down by President Woodrow Wilson on 22nd November 1920, as well as the evolution of international doctrine with respect to the crime of genocide in the light of work by Raphael Lemkin. The study examines, moreover, relevant jurisprudence of the International Court of Justice, the ICC, and the European Court of Human Rights concerning obligations to prevent genocide, protection of cultural heritage, the right to return for IDPs, and
You've exhausted your time.